Kia ora koutou, good afternoon. Ko Angela Caves tōku ingoa, no mai haere mai. Welcome to the Central North Island Business Growth and Support Virtual Conference. My name is Angela Caves and I am the Partnership and Events Lead with Digital Boost, and it is my pleasure to be hosting you this afternoon. This is day 2 of our conference and we're into our last session of the day. Welcome to our audience who have joined us here in the webinar, and a warm welcome to anybody who is joining via a live stream on either Facebook, LinkedIn or YouTube this afternoon. Thank you for joining us. We are showcasing the breadth of support that is available to the Central North Island business community in this conference. On the webinar with me this afternoon is my co-host Briar. Briar is an employment liaison advisor from connected.govt.nz who are partnering with us to bring you this conference. Briar's going to take us through some webinar housekeeping and then introduce our presenter for the session. Thanks, Briar.
Nā mihi kia koutou, ko Briar Hicklinger hau no Taumaranui Connected Service. For those of you that are joining us today by webinar, just we can't see or hear you, but you can see and hear us. So I just invite you to use the functions at the middle centre of your page there in the chat and Q&A. Pop your questions in there and we will visit them towards the end of this session. This session is being recorded and it will be uploaded to the YouTube playlist for Digital Boost. And then post the event, you'll receive an email with a link so that you can rewatch this session. It's now my pleasure to introduce to you working for Māori Women's Development Incorporated, Tisa Waikari Gutchin. Welcome.
Tēnā koe, Briar. Thank you. Ka pai. Tēnā rā tātou katoa. Ko wai tēnei, ko rongoka ko te maunga, ko ngā ruroro te awa, ko tākitu me te waka, ko ngā te kahungunu te iwi, ko Tisa Waikari Gutchin tōku ingoa. Ko tēnei te mihi kia koutou, te whānui o Aotea Wairiki hoki, nau mai, hara mai, whakatau mai ki Wainganui a mātou I tēnei ahi. Kia ora, thank you for joining us this afternoon and coming to hear a little bit about the mahi that Māori Women's Development Incorporated does. Koe mātou, in 1987, Māori Women's Welfare League, recognising the economic disparities and financial barriers for Māori women, established the Māori Women's Development Fund to assist wahine Māori into business. And in 1997, Māori Women's Development Incorporated was registered and received charitable status in 2012. And the trustees of Māori Women's Development Inc. are the past and the present president of the Māori Women's Welfare League. So we have a very strong relationship, partnership, and commitment to support our wahine from both sides, and very pleased that we whakapapa to the Māori Women's Welfare League. Our vision for Māori Women's Development Inc. is Hei Manaaki I Te Mana Wahine. And our mission is to encourage the economic development of wahine Māori and their whānau to ensure that Māori contribute equitably to our nation's cultural, spiritual, economic and political achievements. The services offered by MWDI, so we offer services to wahine Māori and their whānau to assist with the startup, maintenance and or the expansion of businesses in Aotearoa. And our services can be broken into 3 main categories, and they are business loans, our network of life coaches, mentors, business coaches and qualified professional support, and the provision of financial and business capability programs. Here's a list of our services and program. programs. So we have, some of you may have already heard of or participated in MWDI Hina Boss, our network of te aka, so our life coaching, our MWDI business loans, ngā kite o te wānanga, he papaputia pakihi, tauhoko ārangi, and Māori Business Women's Awards. So I'll take you through a little overview of what each of those programs and services are as we go through this presentation. So MWDI Hina Boss is an online 3-day wānanga, which is designed to support your pathway towards a successful business. At the end of this wānanga, you will have gained new business skills, completed at least, if not all, but at least 80% of your business plan, and gained a new network of like-minded wahine entrepreneurs. And whether you are new to business or about to embark on the challenges in the next phase, we're here to support you on that journey and that haerenga. Our MWDI Te Aka is a network of life business coaches, business mentors, advisors, and industry specialists and professionals, including but not limited to accountants, marketing strategists, digital tech specialists, lawyers, and business experts, designed to provide wahine Māori and their whānau with free access to expert knowledge and advice. And MWDI Te Aka Network has a proven way of developing clients with personal and professional capabilities. MWDI Business Loans. So we provide loans to wahine Māori and their whānau to enable and assist them to enter into and commence business and or expand and restructure their existing businesses. So loans start between $10,000 up to a maximum of $50,000. The interest is charged at 3% per annum, and there are approximately 5 loan intakes per annum, and applications are looked at from a commercially viable lens. Some of our criteria for our business loans. So a wahine must be integral to the business. And so this could be a wahine who is looking after the back office functions. So they're doing all the bookkeeping, they're doing all the administration of the business, or they might be out the front of the shop or the kai cart, cooking and selling and doing that side of thing. Or they could be doing everything all at once. So we require wahine Māori, a completed application with a full business plan needs to be submitted with the loan application. So that's where Hina Boss can definitely help our wahine. So to complete your business plan or start a business plan. We require, for our loans, we require security up to the value of the loan. We do know that some of our whānau may not have access to appropriate security, but there are ways around that. So all we need to do is have a kōrero with you and see what we can do, what a solution might be for you. So one thing might be that you have an idea to start a coffee cart or a kai cart, and you don't have access to security like a whare or whatever it may be. So we can look at ways to work with you. So we could potentially, you could potentially use the cart itself, the caravan or whatever it may be, as the security for the loan. So if you'd like to have a little bit more of a kōrero about that and what that looks like, we can also discuss that with you. We do require a letter of decline from your bank. So whichever bank it is that you bank with, ANZ, Kiwibank, Cooperative, we just need to see a letter. It could be an email or a hard copy letter to say that that the bank are unable to assist you at this time with a business loan. We don't need to see the reasons why. We just want to see that if you have been declined from your own financial institution first before you come and apply for one of our loans. We also require appropriate identification, so the standard driver's license, passport, those sorts of things. And as part of our process, we like to have a ātinana kanohi ki te kanohi hui with you. So we will come to you and we will meet with you wherever that may be. That could be at your place of business, that could be at your whare, it could be a cafe down the road. We want to build that hononga with you, and we would like to meet with you, so we will come and visit you wherever you may be. So if you're in Whanganui or Rotorua or wherever you may be, Taumarunui, we will make the time to come and visit you, ātinana. So some of the steps to submitting a business loan application. So first of all, go to our website, www.mwdi.co.nz. Have a look at our services on there, and you'll also find a loan calculator. So you'll be able to figure out what repayments will look like for you if you were to submit a loan. So you can play around with the numbers on that. That also has that's where you can find the business loan application form and also the criteria for submitting an application. You will also engage with one of our MWDI te aka. So depending on what your needs are at this point in time, when you submit the application, we will work with you to engage you with an MWDI te aka. So that could be it could be a life coach. We all have personal lives and things going on, so you might need a life coach at the beginning, and then that could move to connecting with a marketing strategist if you need to figure out what your marketing strategy is going to be for your business. We require a completed application form, and our te aka can help with that. They won't do the mahi, but they will guide you through the process of submitting a loan application to us. We need all the adequate identification, and also your letter of decline, a complete security schedule, and also the business plan. So you must submit a completed business plan, which covers financial forecasts, your market research, and your requirement for the loan. So what are you going to use the loan for? Our business loan approval process. So loans are processed by our kaimahi here in our Wellington-based office. And a recommendation is then made to our Board of Trustees, and all loans are approved by our Board of Trustees. Another service that we offer is MWDI Ngā Kite o Te Wānanga. Ngā Kite o Te Wānanga was set up to tautoko diversity in business and beyond COVID. We have tailored each webinar session to suit specific and varied needs, and all that encompasses te ao Pākehī. And with that idea, shared knowledge is a stepping stone to prosperity. So if you are interested in joining one of our free webinars, go to our website, mwdi.co.nz, click on Ngā Kite o Te Wānanga and register for the webinar that you want to, that you might be interested in. So they're every Wednesday at 10 a.m. and the last one for this year will be held is the 21st, December the 21st is when this series will finish, and then we'll kick back off in the new year. Another service we offer is MWDI Hip Hop Pūtea Pakehi. So this supports and encourages best business practice. It's a 2-hour hui, which brings together experts presenting their knowledge and experience. It promotes best practice and the wraparound support available to you in your community, much like this digital boost and connected conference, but we do this ātinana. So we will come to your rohe, wherever that may be. And we're also supported by IRD, and they'll have they'll also give some advice and a bit of a kōrero on the commitments required for small to medium enterprises and the support that they offer. We're also joined at these hui by our te aka specialists and also local business owners that will speak about their business journeys. And this is also another great opportunity to network with your community and other like-minded wahine and whānau, and also be able to ask questions. MWDI Tauhoko Ārangi. So this is a 12-week e-commerce program where you can work at your own pace with videos and information to guide and support you in getting your own online shop up and running. And we have facilitators and technical to marketing advisors there to support you. So we've just recently started we had an intake just recently, and the next cohort will be in January, starting January 2023. We've already got wahine working on their online shops, and they're already starting to go up. So that's really exciting to see. One of the other things that we like to do here at Māori Women's Development is to celebrate success. So the MWDI Māori Business Women's Awards is the only premier wahine Māori awards that celebrates the success and achievements of wahine in business, and it gives the opportunity for them to showcase their businesses on the economic world stage. There are 8 regional categories from Te Taitokero right down to Te Waipounamu, and business excellence categories through various disciplines such as business collaboration, people and capability, innovation, employment and growth, emerging business, social enterprise, and marketing and sales. And so if you do have a business, and we would love to hear from you, we will be promoting the 2023 awards at the beginning of next year. So keep an eye out on this on our social media and our website. If you do have a business and you want to give it a shot, we also can provide support to our whānau if they're having problems with the nomination. So you can nominate yourself for these awards, or you can nominate a business on their behalf. And this is our winner of the Wairiki Regional Award winner 2022, Trudy James from Kura Kāriarea, and she's pictured here with AUT Business Professor Dr. Ella Henry. And our Māori Businesswomen's Supreme Award winner was Rennie Gargiulo from Kiwi Kai and Nelson. So Rennie has a small cafe down in Nelson, and she was our overall winner. And Trudy actually has, I'll just go back to this one, Trudy James, Kura Kāriarea was an after-school program, I roto i te reo Māori. So if you'd like to find out more about our programs or to register for any of our programs, please visit www.mwdi.co.nz. And there you'll find the information on our loan services, on our Hina Boss program if you're wanting to write your business plan, or if you'd like to engage with a te aka and a life coach or a business mentor, please go to our website. And if you'd like to keep up to date with us on social media, please follow us on Facebook and Instagram. And these are our kaimahi. So we currently have our interim Chief Executive Officer, Linda Clay. Our program delivery is run by Tristan Dunlop. Our accountant is Ma Teresa Laksamana, and Lynn Dick, who is our manager of lending and programs. So if you pick up the phone and you want to have a kōrero about our lending service, you'll most certainly speak to Lynn, or you could end up speaking to one of us, and we will connect you with the right person or team that you need to speak to. And I look after our communications and stakeholder engagement. And that's it. So thank you very much for joining us this afternoon. If you do want to come and see us in Wellington, we're based at level 2, 78 Victoria Street in Wellington. For more information on our services and programs, please visit our website, www.mwdi.co.nz. And if you'd like to send an email, please email mwdi@mwdi.co.nz. Or if you'd like to have a kōrero, pick up the wire, and our phone number is 04-499-6904. So tēnā koutou katoa. And I think we've got a couple of questions in the chat box, Briar, maybe.
Kia ora, Tisa, that was fabulous. Thank you. What a beautiful looking team you've got there too. Yes, we've got a question about the Hina Boss. Can the program be delivered ātinana in person?
Yes, absolutely. So if we get the right if we get enough numbers, we can definitely look at having a kōrero and coming to wherever it is that you may be to deliver Hina Boss ātinana in person. Absolutely.
Beautiful.
But it is mainly held. It is mainly delivered online, and that program is run every 2 weeks. It's held over a weekend, so it starts Friday and it runs right through to Sunday. And the way it's delivered is in 2-hour blocks. So you start at 9:30, go through to 11:30. And then an hour break, and then come back and finish off the last 2-hour block. So it's quite manageable if you have to sneak out for to do whatever it may be. But that's for online.
Awesome, thank you. And also we're wondering what programs and services you might have for tāne.
So we understand that our wahine are at the forefront of the business and the loan applications and things like that, but the support, there is support that comes, the whānau does support our wahine in the business. So if you do have if you are looking at starting a business, our tāne can come along to Hina Boss if they want to. If they're a part of, your son might be helping out with the business, or your husband might also be helping out with the business, or an uncle, or whoever it may be. Koro might be there helping out with the business. So if they do want to come along to, say, Hina Boss and learn a little bit more about how to write a business plan and touch on the sort of the A to Z of business, then they're most welcome, because we understand that they do support. So it's our wahine and whānau.
So just with that in mind, are tāne able to apply for the loan as well?
So if there is a wahine that is integral to the business, so there might, there is that they will be given consideration. So yeah, definitely there has to be a wahine that is heavily involved in the business for that to happen.
Great. And just wondering if there is a fee for your help at all.
No, there isn't. So there is. Well, sorry, I apologize. For our online program for Hina Boss, there is a small fee of $29.97, and that is for the full 3 days for the online course. But other than that, no, there are no fees for engaging with our network of coaches and life coaches and experts.
That's awesome. So how is it best to start engaging with the organisation?
So if you want to send an email, so most of our wahine, they'll pick up the phone, and we have a kōrero with them over the phone. Sometimes you might be a bit whakamā to a bit whakamā to pick up the phone. So an email, if they might send an email. So we receive queries every which way, however it comes. But however, whatever feels comfortable for you, we're here to help and support and tautoko our wahine to into business.
That's awesome. Hey, I just want to share some compliments from the chat here because it's going crazy. Just the team just want to thank you for the beautiful, clear presentation. I think it's awesome and wonderful feedback on those questions too. So thanks again. I'm going to pass you on to Angela.
Kia ora.
Thank you, Bri. Yes, I couldn't agree more. Tessa always delivers a beautiful presentation with all the relevant info, super welcoming. So if you have any questions, please reach out to Tessa and her team. They're more than willing to help you. Thank you again for joining us. It's been wonderful to hear about all the fabulous work you're doing. How exciting around the business awards as well. I do hope that we've got some viewers that may look at nominating themselves or any other businesses that are wonderful wahine across the country are, being successful at. On screen here, you will see the details of our collaborating partners at Connected. So Connected are a one-stop shop to help support your business wherever it's at on its journey. For example, if you do need to make that connection to Tessa and the team at Māori Women's Development, so please head over to Connected. They'll be able to facilitate that if you are, looking at using their services further down the track, or to any of the other organisations that are partnering with us in this conference. Same with Digital Boost, we are here to support you on your digital adoption journey. We would love to help build your digital capabilities. If you would like to use any of our services, we are free. If you are doing digital well, we would love to showcase you on our platform. So please do sign up, make use of all of our free resources, and reach out to the team if you would like to have exposure on our platform as well. That does bring our session to an end. So once again, thank you, Tessa, for joining us. It's been wonderful to have you with us this afternoon. Thank you to our audience who have tuned in today. That does bring day 2 to a close. We are going to be back again tomorrow afternoon, and we'll be joined by EMA, Altai, MSD, IR, and you will round out the conference with yours truly right here on a in-depth look at Digital Boost. So please join us tomorrow. Other than that, I do wish you all a wonderful evening, and thanks again for joining us today. Bye, everybody.
Mori ora.
Thank you.